Hey guys, welcome back to Cajun Horror Talk. I'm Jake.
And Ross.
Today we're talking about Jeepers Creepers 2.
She flew away.
So, from 2003. So,
Yeah, I was waiting for it. You
Yeah.
kind of threw me for a loop there.
so grab a beer, grab a cup of coffee.
Let's talk horror.
All right, guys. Jeepers Creepers 2, 2003. Looking at a runtime of 1 hour and 46 minutes.
Not bad at all.
Made on a budget of $17 million. It grossed $63.1 million.
Definitely a win.
Yep, cast. This is one of those larger casts, guys.
Yeah.
Ray Wise plays Jack Taggart Sr. Gary K. Mutambira.
Oh, I'm looking at it. I just want to see what you're going there.
Yeah, plays DeAndre Davis.
Davis?
Sorry. My handwriting, dog. My handwriting. I wrote this, not supported, so it's all
Call
fucking
him
shaky.
Double D. That was what he was. He was Double
D. Yeah, DeAndre Davis. They all have nicknames.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not giving the nicknames. Fuck that. Eric Ninger plays Scotty. Yeah, Scotty Braddock.
Scotty.
Yeah. Nikki Acox plays Minxie Hayes.
Minxie.
Wow. Travis Schiffner plays Izzy Bowen.
Is you ain't my baby.
Lena Cardwell plays Chelsea Farmer. Billy Aaron Brown plays Andy Bucky Buck.
Bucky.
Yeah.
That's not the Bucky I know.
Yeah.
Captain, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
using Captain America shit in that.
Luke Edwards plays Jack Taggart Jr. Little Sean Fleming plays Billy Taggart. Justin Long returns as Derry Jenner.
Yeah, in that one scene that was directed by Rob Zombie.
Yeah, and Jonathan Breck returns as the Creeper.
The Creeper.
So the plot of this one, guys, it happens like 3 days after the first one.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed. Like, it just continued the same story.
I did enjoy that. I'm cool with that. They actually have the news flash playing on the radio of the school bus when they're going down, where they're talking about they discovered the bodies and all this other crazy shit.
But this time, the Creeper is getting close to the end of his time, so now he's just looking for a fucking fun time. He goes after a bus full of kids.
It's a shopping spree.
Yeah, well, I was thinking a buffet.
It's a buffet. It's a shopping spree. It's one of those. He's just going fuck some shit up. That's what's happening. He's just going ape shit because he's about to go and hibernate for 23 fucking years.
Did you catch the demon stole my baby?
The demon stole my baby. That happened. The opening scene, the beginning of this shit was like a fucking nature documentary where we see a wild creeper in the wild.
Yeah.
He's in the fields stalking his prey.
I thought it was cool. How do you not realize that's not that fucking scarecrow you put up?
I immediately saw that. There's something wrong with that scarecrow.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right at all.
Boy, wouldn't you feel like shit though if you're the older brother? You're talking shit to
You're
your
talking
little brother?
so much shit to your little brother, and your little brother gets fucking swooped away into the sky.
Why wouldn't you shoot? Aim high.
Maybe they're not a good shot. They were scared about shooting the kid. I don't know, but
Aim high.
if he has a bullet hole in him, he might still live. He's
Even
not
missing a leg, it's still most of your brother
Yeah,
or your son.
Jason was happy with just the head.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Aw. Just a tip.
Just the tip. Just a little bit. Fuck it. Shoot it. Shoot away. It's a big giant bat from hell. Fuck it.
Okay.
We find out why Robin from How I Met Your Mother was treated so harshly growing up. Because after the dad lost the first kids, he said, fuck it, it's not happening again.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you off in the wilderness with a pocket knife.
Well done. That's a good reference there. I like that.
All right.
Okay, my first question for this movie.
Oh, I have some questions for this movie.
Really? I don't have that many. It's just one.
It was a happy ending right off the bat. He flew off into the sunset with Billy.
Yeah. Well, it gives you a reason why the dad
wanted to kill this
Batman
fucking thing.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, he was all
Bruce
vengeance.
Wayne, yeah.
I am the knight.
Yeah. So the first Ninja Star.
Yeah, I got that. What the fuck up with the Ninja
I like the
Stars?
Ninja Star. He made it out of fucking.
Oh no, I know exactly what he made it out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's later on. There's one with Justin Long's rose around the navel.
Yeah,
he has his belly button on a fucking Ninja Star.
But how did it end up in the tire? You notice that where it was stuck in? It wasn't stuck in from the outside of the tire.
Yeah,
she folded the rubber back.
It was inside. It went clean fucking through.
I think that might have just been an editing issue.
Could have been, or maybe it's just implying the way that the the wheel fucked up and then kind of just rolled around a little bit in there and got stuck lodged on the inside. Okay, why are you grabbing it from the blade?
Yeah,
you should be intelligent enough at this point in your life that if you see a knife that's sticking out and the handle stuck in it, you're not going to grab it by the blade.
You know who the bus driver reminded me of? Scary Movie, Miss Man.
Oh, don't do that to the poor lady. don't be mean to that poor lady.
Tell me she doesn't remind you of that.
Yeah, she does.
What's wrong, Sydney?
I'm sorry.
Not feeling real fresh down there?
We all have secrets.
Yeah, feminine odor issues got you down.
No, Miss Man, I'm fine. Fuck. Now I can't not see it. Thank you for putting that image in my damn head. So we join a high school basketball team who's riding down the road in a school bus. The cheerleaders are there, the coaches are there, the bus driver's there, and a ninja star, whatever.
I like the idea of that, though. He has to get the bus off the road.
I get it.
Moving target's harder to hit.
Throw some spikes out there, man.
Yeah, but this right here, this gives you a cool little thing of how he does his thing.
I get it. It's cool. I'm sure he's
that
had all
fucking
millennia.
Knife is awesome.
The knife's okay.
The knife was fucking cool.
I'm a knife guy, and I was like,
that's a fucking sweet looking knife, considering that he made it by hand.
Yeah. It was whatever. I wasn't super impressed with the weapons. I really wasn't. I don't know.
It's made by hand or by gland.
I don't know. Nice. I don't know why. I wasn't overly impressed with the fucking weaponry. I was
really?
Like, that's all right. It wasn't that cool to me. I don't know why. I thought they would just. I expected something like help. Okay, the creeper was cool in this one. I do say that the creeper was very well done. You saw more of his personality in this movie. You saw, and I liked it.
You saw his purpose in this movie. You saw his abilities in this movie.
You saw exactly what the fuck he was capable of.
Yeah.
And it really was cool. You saw him rip off a piece of his fucking head.
Yeah.
And then behead a child and grow a new head.
Yeah. So they have a flat tire and they're pulled over the side of the road. How long you keep trying that radio and nobody answers?
I'm giving up after the first couple times. Like it's a dead point at that point.
Yeah. Nobody's answering.
Just give up.
Now, I say that, but if they wouldn't keep trying, then Jack Taggart wouldn't have found him.
I wouldn't have kept trying. Jack Taggart wouldn't have found me. I mean, he wouldn't have found me. I'd have been gone by that time.
Yeah.
He would have just found the aftermath of what the hell happened.
They all decided to take a bathroom break because the bus got a flat tire.
Did you notice that one guy who was enjoying that pee way too much?
Way too much.
Okay, I had that written down there. I was like, am I the only one to notice that? He's really fucking enjoying it. Like his eyes rolling back in his head, and he's like, Dude, this is the greatest urine ever.
I think he had to piss really bad, but I think he had a shy bladder. Like, you notice he didn't really start pissing until everybody walked away.
So it was kind of like, oh, fine, everybody's gone. I can finally release this.
I've had those pees, though. You ever had a pee that was almost orgasmic?
I've had some good pees in my life. I've had some really good pees.
One of those ones where you snooze your alarm.
Your leg kind of shakes a little bit.
Yeah.
When you're
Well, you snooze your alarm like 14 times.
And you feel it. You're like, man, I got to get up there.
Your bladder's about to rupture.
I have to pee.
You finally go pee. You're like,
Yeah. Okay. That was one of those pees. Yeah. That was definitely one of those pees.
They've been on the bus for a while. You know what I mean?
He was like finally able to let this shit out.
Yeah. But I got to give it to him. Those birds were scared the fuck out of me, too.
Oh, God, yeah. I'd jump.
He goes to walk away, guys, and a fucking flock of birds, like pigeons and shit, fly up on the grass.
I don't know if I would have reacted as dramatically as he did, but I probably would have fell down.
Yeah.
They would have scared me enough that I would have fell down.
In fact, had they come out while I was pissing,
I probably would have peed on a couple things.
I'd have made a rainbow.
Oh, yeah. Just arc the pee. Don't cross the streams. I'd have fucked up that bus ride. But, yeah, those birds absolutely would have fucking scared me, but why didn't they fly away when everyone else departed towards the bus?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird. But movie. I'll movie that.
Yeah, I've had it happen with me, though. Like, you ever been walking through a field and almost stepped on a rabbit before he took off?
Literally just recently, actually.
Yeah. Like, they'll just take off, you just happen to get close enough.
What the fuck is that? Yeah. Scared the shit out of you. Absolutely. It happens.
So you see the head coach get taken, which was fucking cool. In the background, it's all blurry.
It was in the background where you couldn't really get a good shot of it. It was just that he swooped down and swooped up and it was gone. What happened?
I love that he takes the fucking flare with him
and drops the flare fall back down. That was a really cool touch.
I like that.
I did. I thought that was awesome. It was a great kind of disappearance where nobody really saw what the hell happened. And it was just creepy.
Yeah, so they get everybody back on the bus. So and then the bus driver gets taken.
Yeah.
If I'm the next coach, there's no way I'm getting off that fucking bus.
No, they're taking all the adults out.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, like, he puts everybody on the bus, and then he has this whole little altercation with your boy who I can't fucking stand, the little jock dude.
Okay, little douchebag guy. This is not the fucking time, guy.
Yeah.
It's not the time for any of this. This movie took some unnecessary left turns down a racist town, down homophobic town, and at one point down a little feminist fucking rant. There was not the point for this in this movie.
I think
you need to put that shit aside and focus on fucking survival.
You had a limited amount of time to not like this guy.
Yeah, so they had to throw it all in there and chuck it into once. We're like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I don't like
fuck
him.
that dude.
I hope
like
he
him.
dies.
Yep. And he gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
does Miss Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's God, I can't not fucking think that now.
I like the whole thing.
She wasn't the only pedophile. The only person trying to get a little head from one of the students was the monster.
Oh, I like the whole thing where like all the girls are smoking.
Yeah, and then she pops out from behind the tree and she's smoking with them. Which that's a thing that happens. I don't know if anybody's ever played sports, but there's people that knew that I was fucking dipping and stuff in high school. And they just kind of looked the other way.
Yeah,
they're like whatever. We know this is happening. Whatever.
I've had a high school coach bum a dip off of me.
Yeah, it
happens.
It happens. It's actually a very common thing, and not everybody's all like, "Oh my god, they're smoking." They had an anti-smoking ad in the middle of this fucking movie. You sucking down those cancer sticks.
But dude, I wouldn't even stop that long. It's the outside tire on a dual wheel.
Keep going. What?
I'd crank that bitch up and ride the rim. Even after all of it's said and done.
Yeah, fuck it. We're stranded in the
tire,
middle of nowhere.
He would have to run out of fucking Ninja Stars before I stop driving that.
No, we're going to ride on the rim all the way till we find civilization.
Yeah, we're throwing fucking sparks they will see from space before I stop.
We can't get in touch with anybody on the radio. No, we're going somewhere until we find civilization.
Yeah.
We can't get reception on our cell phones because of a sunspot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We're driving. We're going. We're not stopping. Fuck that. We have no communication with the outside world and we're stranded in the middle of nowhere. I'm driving on a rim.
Oh, I'm riding a rim until it runs out of diesel.
Absolutely. Fuck this stop and waiting bullshit.
Yeah, no
we're not waiting
way.
long enough for all you guys to take your shirts off and tan on the top roof of the fucking bus.
Now, there's one kid here that makes a really good point. Where he's like, there's javelins in this bus. Why you didn't say anything? He's like, what, you want a sharp pointy stick? He goes, I'll take a pointy stick over being unarmed.
I'm good with that.
That makes a good point.
Yeah, give me the pointy stick.
And your girl doesn't fuck around with it neither. Sticks right in the fucking
right
head.
in the fucking head. It's great.
I liked her.
Great fuck job. She's a fucking fighter. You gotta love it.
Yeah, dude, the Creeper's makeup in this was fantastic.
It was. Dude, he was creepy looking. He was very fucking. Like, I wouldn't want to run into a dark alley. Like
one of my favorite scenes in here. You see his personality where he's just fucking with him after a while.
Yeah.
Where he's upside down in the back window of the bus and he's like.
He's like, I got you.
Yeah, he winks at one and moves his head.
This is fucking happening.
Yeah,
whether
he starts
you guys
licking
want it
the
or
fucking
not.
windows like the schnozberries. Tastes like schnozberries.
It's like schnozberries. It's fucking great. But yeah, he's fucking. But he needs to get that fear out of all the kids. He needs to make sure they're all adequately terrified,
and to be able to smell them,
to detect what he wants.
Yeah, I like the part where he takes your boy's head off.
That's what he needed. And they gave purpose for that, which is one of the reasons why I like that so much, because he stabbed him in the fucking head with a javelin. You see him like fucking pulling it back and forth and you think he's going to pull it out, but he pulls it out sideways and takes a chunk of his head with him. So then he has to get a new head. So he jumps down and he removes the head off of one of the fucking guys. My
only major problem with this movie.
Oh, I have a problem.
Is the random Miss Cleo blonde.
Yep. That dude. I said that. That's like the one fucking scene that they were like, you know what? We need a guest director. Rob Zombie, can you come in here?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have her just randomly fall asleep and have a dream about Justin Long standing on the side of this hallway pointing. We're going to make sure that the rose around his belly button is exposed in this shot.
So it wasn't original.
So that you can recognize it in the next. Yes, but that was that before cliche so that you could recognize that rose later on whenever it's shown in the fucking Ninja Star.
Yeah. Maybe.
For people who probably might have not reminisced about that from the first one and really remembered that about Justin Long, they made sure that was fucking visible so that you can see it in the next shot when the second tire gets blown, which by the way,
it was a plot point in the original though.
I'm not stopping either. Yeah, I remember that. We had a whole conversation
Miss
about
Cleo in that one.
Yeah, the Oracle.
Yeah.
We had a whole conversation about that shit.
You had the rose tattoo by your belly button. Yeah. It is.
I get it.
I don't like
the whole fucking random chick that all of a sudden she's a psychic. Where the hell did that come from?
I wish you'd have had a local that would have gave you the info.
It would have popped up like, yeah, I knew the bus would be here.
Show up. Not so much that.
I think that'd be great. Someone like the farm they stopped in front of. I knew that this was going to happen. The bus was going to break down.
Yeah, I'd be better with that.
I'd be okay with that. But the random psychic chick that just started fucking.
Now, here's the thing too, though.
She's like 2 minutes ago you were shaking pom poms. Now you're fucking psychic. I agree with you, Kirk.
Yeah.
I completely
here's the thing though, and the one altar point.
The altar point.
I'm trying to think of the fucking word is.
That sounds like some desecration type of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, yeah. You're trying to make altar points.
No. The one point I can make against that is read a theory that the creeper's
presence kind of.
The creeper.
Like the creeper actually bestowed that power upon her, or the creeper's presence unlocked what she already had inside of her.
The creeper gave her those visions to up the fear.
Okay, I could see that. That's kind of like he's throwing things in there so that people kind of know what's coming, and she could fucking build up the drama inside the bus and make everybody more afraid so that he could. Okay, I didn't think about it from that perspective, but you don't know exactly all the powers that this creeper actually has. It's never actually
makes
down,
him fucking scarier,
and it makes a lot of sense because he's got people drumming up the fear before he even makes an appearance.
And not only that,
I get that. I can fly with that.
It also spreads his legend.
Okay.
To where, because you notice he didn't go after her.
That's true. So she had all those fucking
kind of like tell your friends about me, ho.
That's some Freddy Krueger bullshit.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about me.
Yeah, that was one of the theories I read online about that whole thing.
You know what? Looking at it from that perspective, I could actually see that being a good plot point. I would just like to see that
explained
somehow, some kind of way explained.
Yeah,
expositionally wise. I'd like to see that actually worked into the story in one way or another, which I don't believe it is in 3. But
I don't think, but here's the thing too. You notice when she went into it, her eyes glazed over like his.
Yeah, I know, and I thought that was weird, and I thought that was weird, and I didn't like that in the movie. But you bringing up that perspective of it and looking at it from that side, it actually makes a lot of sense, and actually makes me kind of like that a little bit more.
Yeah. Now the javelin thing. If I'm
javelin
him,
thing was cool.
I'm pissed off if I'm him.
Yeah.
Because you saw when it came through in the eyeballs in the end.
Yeah.
This is 4 days after the original. He just got those eyes.
Got those fucking eyeballs.
We had a whole movie for him trying to get those fucking eyes.
You poked out Justin Long's eyeballs.
Yeah, motherfucker, I just got these.
What the fuck? Justin Long died in vain in the first movie because of you people. You know how much shit
he went through? He had to kill a whole police station to get those eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. He died in vain because of you guys. Good job, guys. Your basketball team sucks.
Yeah. The door won't open. The fucking windshield's blown out.
Yeah, I'm getting out of that bus. Fuck that. Dude, there's a bunch of high school jocks. I'm breaking something.
Yeah.
Like, something's coming. Did you see the weak ass kick you tried to do on the fucking emergency door? Dude, yeah, it's not coming open. No shit. You kick like a bitch. Put some fucking, like, step back and fucking put your weight into it. What the hell are you doing?
Dude, I think they needed a bigger truck. I love the fucking A-team mishmash fucking weapon they built.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. It was...
I like that kind of shit.
It was an interesting concept. I thought it was definitely interesting to see them.
It was MacGyver meets A-Team meets Monster Hunters.
And
Monster
cool,
Squad.
But you're telling me that the farmers had a gun when the kid was originally taken. You didn't also have guns in that vehicle with you?
Yeah,
with the harpoon thing? Once you harpoon him, he's stuck. Shoot that motherfucker from every angle.
That was one of my things. Okay, you caught him. Now what you going to do with him?
What's the plan now?
Yeah.
We caught him.
It reminds me, we went on a fishing trip with my dad offshore. Yeah. And he hooked, I want to say it was a big grouper, and it grabbed the line and it fucking whoom, and it went straight into an arch.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad saying, I don't know what's on the other end, but I don't know if I want it.
Yeah. What the fuck are you going to do with it when you catch it?
Yeah, it's like a dog chasing a car.
Oh, nice job, Mr. Joker analogies.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know what I'd do if I caught one. Yeah. What? Seriously, you fucking harpoon this thing. You got him roped to your truck, and he's just kind of stuck there. At that point, that's when you unleash fury on him and shoot him from every fucking angle you can.
I forgot about it, but I wrote it down. That's like the beginning of middle of Jaws when they tried to catch it on a fucking rod and reel.
Yeah. What are you gonna do when you catch it? We caught it. Good job, guys. You know the only people in the history of the world that have ever had a fucking plan catching some shit like that? Ghostbusters.
They're
the only ones. They knew what the fuck they were going to do when they caught it.
Yep. And then
they were scientists. They thought out beforehand.
And then the dick turned off the containment field.
Yeah, I agree. He has no dick.
He has no dick.
That's the only ones you ever think about. Everybody else were like, oh, we're going to catch it. And then what?
And what is it with the shitty transmission in these movies?
Always.
Did you catch it?
It was grinding again. It was grinding again. This whole movie,
get automatics, dog.
Baby, grind on me. It's been 2 movies now, guys. Somebody needs to learn how to drive in this fucking time.
Yeah. Well, it's either that you need a new transmission or your clutch is bad.
I think they don't know what the hell they're doing. I really sincerely do. It can't be that everybody's transmission is bad in these fucking movies. It's been 2 movies of grinding.
Right. Now
this is the sequel to the lap
I
dance.
like when the 3 kids find the Orkin Man truck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was a slick move, passing through the fucking cab like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he was planning on the truck to tip.
No, I don't think so either. And I don't know if anybody's ever been ejected from a vehicle. You don't just brush yourself up and walk away. That's not how that happens at all.
That's like when you see people get knocked out in a movie and they just wake up.
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck
that's not how that shit works in real life. You get knocked unconscious, you're looking at hours of fucking nausea, dizziness.
You're still trying to get your equilibrium right. You're trying to fucking recenter yourself. It's rough. I've been knocked out.
That's a whole fucking afternoon gone.
Oh, yeah. So you get ejected from a vehicle. You're not just going to fuck it. We're just going to keep going. No.
You say that. I've jumped out of a vehicle. Not going that fast, but I've jumped out of a vehicle going about 30, 35.
I threw my cousin off of a vehicle one time.
And
that was his fault. I was drinking. I shouldn't have been driving, but he jumped on the hood and told me to floor it. So when I did, the person in the passenger seat smacked me, so I hit the brakes, and he flew a good 15 feet off the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was bad times. Don't drink and drive, guys. Yeah. That's what happens.
Here's the thing. What was the goal?
What, for catching the thing?
No, when they ran out of the fucking bus.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where they were going to go.
Get to the tree? Because your boy made it.
I don't know.
Your boy got to the tree first and then died.
I don't know what kind of the tree was not good concealment cover or anything.
Well, it's like that's a base.
It's a tree. Yeah, base. You can't touch me. I'm safe. Not it. What was the plan there? The other guy's like, man, I rode like 10 miles. There's no farm. So he came back to the bus where your boy left the girl back on the bus. This is we skipped through.
You notice all the Survivor kids just didn't come back.
Yeah. They didn't come back. They're like, no, fuck this. I'm not going back to the bus of death. This is after we get the racist exposition from this dude where he literally says I'm the wrong color for this team. What? Wow, dude, you don't need to be on this fucking team. No wonder people hate you.
Dick.
God bless.
That's probably why you didn't play.
Yeah, because he's like, well, all the black guys get to play. I want to play. Well, you suck, and you're a racist, and you're an asshole, and you don't need to play on this fucking team. But where's the camaraderie? I've never seen a fucking high school team that didn't have, even the ones that were the outcasts of the team, there was still that fucking camaraderie on that team. Every team. This was that fucking outcast dude who was like, you're not a part of this team. You're just, you wear the jacket and you're here. You're not a part of this brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely fucking not. Dude, and then the other guy, they call him the Izzy. So, that's why your nickname, right? Izzy or isn't he? Who cares?
Who cares?
I don't think anybody fucking cares.
Well, I think what it is, he's such a fucking piece of garbage.
Yeah.
That when he's scared, he just starts saying mean shit to people.
Yeah. I guess so. They did a great job of making this character.
Okay, you and I both know our defensive mechanism is joking.
Yes, absolutely. I definitely turn to joking mechanism.
I clown more when I'm fucking nervous than in any other time.
Yeah, I do as well.
I try to make jokes. I try to make people laugh. It lightens the situation. Some people go straight to the fucking
I'm going to be a dick.
Yeah, it's what they do. They're just an asshole in tense situations.
I get it's because it throws off that alpha male vibe.
Yes. Like, I'm in fucking charge. Don't question me. Yeah.
And they're fucking nervous and they're scared, so they got to throw off that fucking, this is my shit.
Yeah.
To where if they seem confident, they'll become confident. Type of bullshit. I don't know. I think this whole movie could have done without the racism or the homophobia or the feminist bullshit. Well, I understand that we needed to hate this fucking character, but I don't think. I think there was other ways to do that. I really do think there's other ways to do it. He was even a dick to his girlfriend.
It was such a minor thing that I really don't have an issue with it.
There was only a couple of moments in the fucking scene, but I remember watching this movie and. When we had watching this fucking movie and this fucking scene popped up and he said something, I went, whoa.
What?
Did you just fucking say that? Even one of his teammates calls him out in the fucking movie. He's like, I'm telling you, it looks like you want to call me something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I think he does. He fucking does. He's got clan eyes. Fucking shoot him. Like, just throw him out of the bus and let that thing fucking chop him up.
You had such a... It was one of those things where you got thrown in the middle of a situation where they had a lot of backstory to it.
That you couldn't there was so many characters you couldn't go through all the entirety of it. But there was some animosity.
It did a good job.
There was animosity on this team prior.
It shows you why he's separate from everyone else.
Yeah.
When the shit hits the fan.
And because at the beginning of it shows that little bit of exposition they did have was he was all by himself in the background in the back of the bus just chilling.
If they wouldn't have done that exposition of him being a racist, him being a homophobe.
Yeah.
When the shit hit the fan, he separated himself from everybody,
or
tried to fuck over everybody else, you'd have said, well, that's weird to come out of nowhere. They're on the same team.
No, yeah, and see, that's where it kind of makes that little bit of sense of why he's reacting the way he does, because his idea is everybody he believes got picked out by the creeper and needs to get off the bus to keep everybody else safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, I understand his logic there, but Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. Jeepers creepers, dude.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I like throw back to our own podcast. I like that.
Thank you. I'll reference my own shit from time to time. That's how good I am.
Pretty sure that was my shit.
That was our shit. I was there too.
So after he goes through the truck, he loses an arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's what it cost.
I remember when this came out. Me and my buddy Wesley are watching this movie, and I had to pause it because we started laughing so hard when the creeper does it.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It's fucking. He's not giving up, guys. He's not giving up. He is doing a one-handed and a one-legged push-up, and he's throwing himself up. He's jumping. Yeah,
it's like a fucked up frog.
Yeah.
But I like he lost the opposite arm and leg.
Yeah.
I don't know which would be worse.
Oh no.
Would it be better to counterbalance, or would it be worse if like you all on one side?
I think it would be better to counterbalance as far as movement wise.
So
as far as movement wise, because you can. I mean, whenever you're trying to crawl, even army crawl and shit like that, you need opposite limbs to move your body.
Just flopping.
Like fuck it. What's he doing? He's crawling in circles.
Yeah. So
let's go shoot him.
Yeah. I love the thing when he's on top of your boy and gets smoked in the fucking face with that harpoon.
Yeah, he does. It's fucking great. After they fucking rednecked the shit out of this truck and tied the thing back on, the truck's all fucking beat the shit up.
But because you and I are horror movie fans, if that was really happening to us and we smoked him in the face with a harpoon, he's getting cut to pieces.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not just stabbing him a bunch of times.
We're not stabbing him a bunch of times, and we're not fucking keeping him mature. Kill it with fire.
Yeah.
He's being separated into like 9 different parts, and then we're burning those body parts individually.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I'd burn it, because here's the thing.
I'm burning it.
If he's a demon that comes back every 23 years for 23 days.
Yeah.
If you use the same body, who's to say if you don't burn it, he doesn't reform a new body?
Fair point. So you don't burn all of them?
No, you cut him into separate pieces.
And lock them in safes and keep them far apart from each other.
Oh, no, I'd keep them near each other just to where he can see them all, but he can't touch them.
They're going to be in separated glass containers where they're far away, where he can't reassemble.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And for 23 days, I'd sit there and slap my dick against the glass.
I'm about that. I'm cool with that. I don't know. He might really like my dick and try to eat it.
But, which brings me to the ending of this movie. I love the.
I just had a horrible thought about him chasing down Tommy Lee on a boat. He's like smelling out. I was like, I want that. Pamela's like, no.
I love the end of this movie, where you see like they've had it up there and
he's waiting.
They're selling tickets to go see the Batman and all this and
Bat out of hell.
Yeah, and they're like, well, how'd you kill it? With a homemade harpoon gun.
Yeah.
How long ago? About 23 years.
Yep.
What you waiting for? About 3 days.
About 3 days, give or take
a day or two.
Oh yeah, he's waiting.
That's a fucking awesome ending.
It is.
I wish 3 would have picked up from here.
Yeah, I wish it would have as well, because that's like he knows this motherfucker's coming back. He's just waiting. He's like, dude, as soon as you come back, I'm blowing you. That's fucking awesome, pieces. Dude. You're dying. I'm not giving up on this. 23 years I've been waiting for your stupid ass.
Yeah,
it's coming.
And then it killed your son.
Oh, so fuck yeah.
I'd have been like Andy in Curse of Chucky.
I thought the same thing. His head's going to be separately detached, and I'm going to be talking shit to it when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You kill my son.
Yeah, torch him with a fucking little butane torch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my luck, he'd do like Curse of Chucky. He'd be able to just like fucking multiply his body.
Yeah. That'd be right. We'll have like a bunch of Jeepers creepers. An army of creepers would suck.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking terrible. Okay, let's talk about, before the end of it, let's talk about the creeper himself.
The creeper.
I love the whole mythology of him. The 23 days every 23 years.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It is. I like it that it's a demon manifesting himself or whatever he fucking eats by the people that he gets on.
Exactly. He gets
maintaining himself.
He's been doing this for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Because you hear in the report that they found bodies with wooden teeth.
Yeah. So hundreds of years he's been doing this fucking shit. I wonder if he has anything off of Adolf Hitler.
Oh. Yeah. They went down to Argentina and got him.
Yeah, I want to see the creeper with a Hitler mustache. He ate his lip or something. It'd be fucking fantastic. Be great. Yes, George Washington's wooden teeth.
But yeah, just the idea of how he regenerates all his powers.
I like it. It was a really cool concept. I really do like it.
He has his own. He doesn't talk, but he has his own personality.
Yeah,
he has that fuck with you personality. You know what I mean?
And it's not so noticeable that he doesn't talk in the movie because he's acting so much during the movie.
And I really think if not for the fact that the director was a convicted pedophile,
it would have done a lot better.
we'd have a lot more of these movies.
I think so too.
Because the Creeper is such a cool character that I can see even shitty movies would be fun with this character.
I think so. You could do like almost fucking straight to TV movies and shit with this character.
That's what Jeepers Creepers 3 was. It was straight to DVD.
And I think
straight to Blu-ray.
And I think that would have been continued with a lot of things. He could have been a horror icon that could have kept growing and multiplying and doing different fucking things.
And the Creeper is a pretty decent horror icon, even with just 3 movies.
Even with 3 movies, but they could have done so much more with him because if you actually get into it, this could have been like prequels where you showed him hundreds of years ago and had like medieval time Creeper and shit.
That would be fucking awesome.
It would have been something really cool. You could have seen him
Western.
Through different eras of time.
Yeah, dude. Do a Western with it.
This is a fucking character
that Django meets Creeper.
That you can go through. Django meets Creeper would be awesome. Different eras of time. You could put him in each of these fucking different times and have something with the Creeper because he's a demon.
Yeah.
He's everlasting. He comes back every 23 years. I want to see this motherfucker attack Elvis on a toilet. Like I want to see some shit with this guy.
Yeah. It's just it's one of those things where Creeper's probably one of my favorite horror icons.
Yeah, he's up there.
He really is. He's
cool.
He's underrated
because of the company that he comes from.
Yeah, not so much the company, just the director. And I think
because of who the company was affiliated with directing the fucking movie.
I think he has the rights to it, and that's. I hate to say that because even with a lot of movies that are out there, like with all the shit with Friday the 13th, with all the rights issues and all that, and
I can't stand rights issues. Can't we all just get along?
This is one of those issues times where I really go. I think the originator of the story shouldn't have the rights anymore.
No, it needs
for
to be
the betterment
on,
of the franchise.
For the franchise itself as a whole. If you want to move forward and do different things with this franchise, you have to relinquish some of that. Can some of y'all take notes from Marvel right now?
Yeah.
Like, I really need to take notes from how the Marvel Cinematic Universe has developed its fan base. It has bought out things and cross-reference and done things that you shouldn't be able to do because of the rights and different privileges that have. They're working towards that for fan appeasement. Yeah. They want the fans to get what they fucking love. Y'all need to work on that and go forward with what needs to be done.
There's some times where you don't want those rights getting away. Because look what happened to fucking Nightmare on Elm Street whenever Wes Craven got away from it.
Okay.
Now,
I get that.
Look what happened to Halloween after John Carpenter didn't have anything to do with it.
And
Aside from 1 or 2, when he had 0 to do with it, they were shit.
And that's why I'm saying if you look forward to what Marvel is doing, Marvel is going, and I'm a big Marvel fan, but what they've been doing is they're fan pleasing.
Yeah.
They want to make the movies that the fans want to see.
And there's nothing wrong with fan pleasing.
And I mean, we live in 2020. Do you not remember a couple of years ago, the entire internet bullied a fucking production company until they changed what Sonic the Hedgehog looked like?
Yeah.
The internet bullied
Fox. Yeah. When they bullied Fox into making Deadpool.
Yeah. They bullied them until we have enough internet right now and we have enough social media going on that if someone bought the rights to this, you know that there will be 9,000 people go, you better not fuck this up. Yeah. This is what I want to see and this is what I don't want to see. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
And you have enough feedback from fans right now that you can do a good fan appeasement movie without fucking anybody over and pissing everybody off.
I would like to see go back to the beginning and work your way from there. Give me a creation story of the Creeper.
That'd be fucking ridiculous.
Like medieval times, someone summoned the demon.
Yeah, trying to do a ritualistic bullshit to produce some kind of crops or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or some kind of land or something in those medieval times.
Ooh.
He was originated in Salem whenever they were trying to grow up.
No, he was worshipped like in the Aztecs.
Oh.
He would be worshipped as a deity.
I could see that.
And every 23 years, they have to sacrifice shit to him.
I could see that. And then whenever they fucking didn't, he wiped out the entire population of the pyramids.
Yes.
And they left all these hieroglyphs on the wall with
he moved on from there.
The Batman that's flying in the fucking sky and shit, and there's hieroglyphs of him and everything.
That'd be fucking great.
That would be a great origin story. That'd be something awesome that you could grow and build on. You could do almost anything with this fucking character.
Yeah. Or even if you want to do later from there, but have that like as a backstory. Give us a backstory.
He has Michael Jackson's original nose.
Oh.
That's what happened.
Oh. No, we talked about it in the last couple movies we did. I want to see backstory on some characters. This is one I want to see a backstory on.
This would be one of them that I could definitely see having a good backstory on, and I think that there's so much possibilities to do some great things.
Yep. All right, so this is our last, or do you want to do Jeepers Creepers 3 with Rotten Tomatoes, being we did the first 2?
I think let's finish out the last one with Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay,
so we might as well finish out this franchise with Rotten Tomatoes. After this, we're moving apart from Rotten Tomatoes because honestly, they just make me angry, and I don't understand the reason why people are rating things as low as what they are. If you haven't, I was actually literally called by some of your family members hypocritical.
Yeah.
By some of the things that I say. I don't believe that I'm being hypocritical. I believe that I can look at something objectively and say, I didn't fucking like that, but it doesn't ruin the entire movie.
Yeah.
There's things I'm going to bitch about in every fucking movie that I watch. Still doesn't make it a bad movie.
Audience score for this was 37%.
Yeah, sure.
Rotten Tomatoes scored this 24%.
And that's why we're moving away from Rotten Tomatoes. Because what makes
this 12 for us?
What makes this movie deserve that low of a fucking rating? This movie was not. This movie is fucking. It's a winner. It's made fun. Fucking money. It was a box office hit.
It's a fun movie.
It's a good movie. It didn't have a whole lot of. And look, I'm someone who just bitched about a lot of fucking key points that didn't need to be done in this fucking movie. Absolutely, I couldn't stand some of those things. You know what? The movie in itself was still fun. It was still creepy. It still had great shots. It had awesome fucking moments in there. It was still a good fucking movie.
I'm not saying the franchises could stand next to each other, right? I'm not saying they're on the same level, but this was essentially Halloween 2.
Okay.
It really was. It was Halloween 2.
Because this bus was represented. It was almost a similar fucking.
Is the same
setting as like the hospital. With everybody's trapped and confined, and
not just that. Halloween 2 was continuation of Halloween 1.
And this was continuation.
As well. This was
a couple days.
This one right here had no real major plot to it.
No, it was
like that one.
Just like Halloween 2, where it was just like, we want to see Michael Myers kill people.
You had a bunch of people who you really didn't care about get killed.
We want to see monsters kill people. That's why we watch horror movies.
But I'll give it this over Halloween 2. At least this one explored the character better.
It did. You didn't get a whole lot of Michael Audrey Myers.
No. Which I'm wrong. I don't need that for Michael Myers.
I don't either. As a matter of fact, y'all can check out our video. We're going to be posting it up soon, actually, with our Rob Zombie, where we didn't really want...
this is dropping on the 30th, so it'll be earlier today.
Okay, so we didn't want that extra exposition from Michael Myers. We want the monster to kill people.
Yeah.
And see, in this one, I would like to know, okay, this isn't just a normal kid. This is a creature. Where the fuck did this creature come from?
Yeah, I like that. But this goes further, and as far as exploring the character, it broadens the attributes of the character. It gives you like their fucking power-ups and shit like that.
Yeah.
I like this movie. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I did too. I really did.
Where are you going with for score?
It depends on whether or not he actually ate Bruce Wayne's parents. We've never had that exposition, so I'm not really sure if that's what happened. That's what Bruce Wayne saw that night. That's why he's the Batman.
Oh, well done.
All right, I am actually going. I'm going with a 37. I think that's.
I'm going generous. higher. I'm going 41.
And so you're going a lot higher than me.
I enjoyed the fuck out of this movie. It's Jeepers Creepers. It's kind of like when they went from...
I've been a lot meaner with my ratings as lately. Yeah.
Okay, you remember when they went from Aliens to Alien 3 whenever they had a whole group of guys?
Yeah.
That's what they did here. He went from a small cast, a small plot focusing on a couple of people, to blowing up the cast and giving him more victims.
Yeah. Which
and made it more action oriented. I enjoyed the fuck out of this.
It was more of a Predator Prey feel.
Yeah. It's a fun movie. It's fun.
I enjoyed it. Nature documentary. Here we see the creeper on top of a school bus about to attack a group of basketball kids.
Yep. All right, so I'm giving it a 41. You said 37?
I'm giving it a 37. I think that's fair.
I agree. I believe. So find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Pandora, iTunes, TuneIn, Google Play Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music Podcasts. We are
everywhere. Send us an email if you listen to us on a platform that doesn't allow comments or doesn't allow you to interact with us. Go to CajunHorrorFans@gmail.com. Talk some shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'd love to hear that. We want to have legitimate conversations we're not going to downgrade or belittle anybody who fucking disagrees with us. We would literally like to have a fucking conversation about horror. So if you feel that way, shoot us an email. We'll get back to you.
That's it. Also, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
That's it. Cross platforms also, guys. Every like, follow, and subscriber we get, it grows us more and more people find us, and it helps us grow.
And we like growing.
All right, guys, we're out of here.
Bye.